There is nothing more exciting than waking up and coming out on the beach to check out the waves, and then you see this. Does anybody know what that is? That is the sign that a mama sea turtle came up to lay her eggs. So every morning, we call them the turtle people. They walk up and down this beach and they look for turtle tracks. Now in June is when the turtle tracks lay eggs. And then in August, they will hatch. So I'm going to show you what this track looks like if you're ever on the beach. So you just see clear sand, and then you're going to follow this track up. You can see where his his big flippers were. Okay, so he came on up this way. Had to work kind of hard in here to go. And then this is the return track, which is interesting because then the water washed it out. So it came up, 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 up. It made it all the way up to the sand. Now sometimes a turtle track, they'll go too close. And up here we've got one of the turtle people. Now tell us what you're doing, turtle woman. Okay, that's what you call it, the crawl.
It's a crawl. We saw where they came up.
Yeah.
They turned around right way behind me.
Now they, one or two? One. Okay.
A female.
Yeah. Okay.
And after them, dug the hole, and then kick the sand back over it, and then heads right back out. So the longer one, going on this side to the left, is a crawl out.
Oh, that's a crawl out. Okay.
The piece of it there is a crawl in.
That was the crawl in. Okay, well that makes sense that it's covered up.
And then we dug up until we could find eggs. We did find an egg. And there's a real nest. Probably has about 130 eggs in it right now.
Okay.
Wait for about 53 days, go on the runway, and then start sitting it. And we get about anywhere from 55 to 70 days.
And the turtles come out in the nighttime?
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen them come out one time, but I thought it was day.
Yeah, sometimes the kid friendly will come out like at dusk.
Okay.
Most of these come out about 9 to 11 o'clock at night.
Now, one time I remember a turtle nest was down by our place, but it was further down, and they dug up the nest and moved it.
Okay, we do relocate within the natural high tide area.
Okay.
It gets washed over every single night.
It's not going to work. So, but most of the time, turtles know to get up as far as they can, right?
All of them so far have been way on up here.
Oh, I see. You've got a few more.
We've got 4 on Knoll shore right now.
Okay.
And we've got 3 within a half mile of each other.
Was that a lot?
No, well, actually, this time we already had 6 or 7.
In Pine Knoll Shores. Oh, and how close did they hatch to each other? Was it like a Tuesday, then a Thursday, then a Saturday? 55 and 70 days. Now tell me what you mean when you said you're going to start sitting at 53 days. What does that mean? At night?
At night, sit and wait for it to hatch. So we'll sit for a couple hours, and if it doesn't look like we're going to hatch, we'll come back the next night and take lights.
Oh.
Go to the brightest thing they see.
Okay.
If it's not the white water of the ocean, then they'll go up to the houses, or they'll go everywhere. We're just here to make sure they go to the ocean and not to the sand. Otherwise,
and then you build you kind of clean off a nice area to make it easy for them to get out, right? You call it a runway, okay?
For these teeny tiny little turtles, they're about the size of an Oreo with a leg.
Okay.
So we clean it off for all these little pitfalls, make it nice and straight.
Now, one time I wasn't here, but one of my cousins was here, and in the middle of the afternoon, they found a baby turtle on the beach. And they put it in the water. But I don't think that's what they should have done. Should they have?
They probably should have done that, yeah. But in the middle of the day, we probably caught up in the dunes.
Okay.
Finally find its way to the water.
So when do you ever like call the aquarium?
I only have one that's maybe sick, like they had the famous Nimbus and their one.
Oh yeah. Tell me about Nimbus.
Nimbus around here on Pine Knoll Shores, there was an albino turtle, and they saw there was something wrong with its lips and mouth.
Uh-huh.
So they took it to the aquarium, and they got it well again, and they kept it at the
Okay. Oh.
They sent it away, and it didn't.
How long have you been doing the turtle watch? 5th year. How many people do it?
I don't even know. I think we probably got 50 years for Pine Knoll Shores.
50. Now, Carolyn Patton does it still, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
She was my art teacher.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Freddie, do you know Freddie?
I don't know
She
if I
lives
know
in
Freddie.
Pine Knolls 3. She's
Oh,
got
she
on
does?
The blue shirt.
Okay.
Yeah. So
We're at Ocean Terrace.
Okay.
It's right by
We
Phase
usually
3.
get Ocean Terrace.
Sandy Skirving is a turtle walker. Look, she's watching. Hey, Sandy. My friend. Well, Sandy, you should have been out this morning. There's good turtles.
We'll have more.
Well, I remember, I think it was last summer, there was one about right here, and there were right many that hatched. We got to see it, but it must have been early evening, like you said.
Well, what happens is after the very first emergence, please don't get me.
Yeah, they
after
like
the very first emergence.
Yeah?
3 days later, we excavate.
Okay.
So that way we really keep records. So that we have count how many eggs that were laid, how many got out,
Okay.
merged, actually merged,
Uh-huh.
how many were rescued. Sometimes there'll be 10, 20, 30 left in the nest.
Oh.
Yes, that's what people can see at the end of the daytime.
Oh. They're just sitting in there?
They have enough time to get out.
Oh.
Help them get out, get them
Okay.
out, and then they make their way here, and that's when most people can see the turtles.
Now, what happens if an egg doesn't hatch? You don't take the eggs anywhere. Okay. Wow. Oh. Right. Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you for your time and interest. I always like to give people a chance when they're not from here.
Owns this hotel here.
Well, I saw your new sign. Oh, the Atlantis.
He pays for all the DNA testing.
Okay, genetic
Genetic
testing to atlantislodge.com. Well, Atlantis is one of the coolest places to stay at Atlantic Beach, I would argue. If I didn't have a place here, that's where I'd be staying. Thank you. So anyway, just wanted everybody to, so she said this was the incoming mark over here, and this is the outgoing mark. There is a turtle hospital right next door at the aquarium across the street. And then the turtle just moves on out here. And that's that. Goodbye, Mama. That was perfect for my conversation. I dropped off my 14-year-old at the airport this morning and have sent her to Colorado. I tell you what, mothers and independence is something that travels in all the species, I think. And I'm sure it's not hard to just drop your eggs right there, just like it was hard to drop off my 14-year-old. Hopefully we'll tune in 53, 55 days, and maybe we'll get to see some turtles. Carry on.